for the upcoming concert and fundraiser, Jean Snyder, and from the Scholarship Committee, Anne Frank. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Jean, this is your first time on our show.
Yes, it is. I'm
Awesome.
Excited.
I'm excited to have you here. I've seen you around.
Yes, I've been involved in the community in many ways after I got done teaching.
Oh, cool. I've seen you at the museum a few times. And Anne, you've been here quite a few times. Should let our viewers know, what is Tuesday Musicale?
Tuesday Musicale is an organization that is almost 100 years old. It was founded,
Almost 100
it was founded in 1927, so we've got 2 more years. And it was founded pretty much for promotion of music in the community, and so that the women in the community who didn't have a chance to perform would be able to perform for each other. So it's continued mostly as a forum for being able to promote music, and that's the way it's been for almost the whole 100 years, almost 100 years. And to do that, we have a festival every year where children come and they're judged and they're positively looked at so that they want to continue to be in music. And we have our scholarship program, and we have junior clubs, and we also, for the older people, we have a concert once a month, usually on Tuesday mornings, but actually our next 3 are on Sunday afternoons. And we have the concerts, and we have our choir. We belong to the National Federation and to the Michigan Federation of Music Clubs.
So since you started, your get-togethers are on Tuesdays, right?
Usually, not so much anymore, because we're finding that we really would like to attract more young people and not just retired people. So we're trying to do more things on like Sunday afternoon and times like that.
Family.
Yeah.
And you both sing in Tuesday Musicale.
Yep, I try.
How many of them? How many of the members are there?
There's about
36.
30, between 30 and 40, closer to 40, I think, members. And in the choir, we're small. We're about 12.
But in the old days, it was over 200. And they took train trips to go perform sometimes.
Oh, no kidding.
It was a real elite social club, I think, then. And they
they
were always written up in the paper.
Yeah, and they did a lot in the community. They used to go into the schools and teach kids about different instruments, and they just did a whole lot of things that we can't do anymore, mostly because we're small.
Sure.
We're not a big group anymore.
Let's talk about your big event. You are presenting a concert.
Yes, once a year we have a fundraiser to help raise money towards the scholarships that we give that Anne will be talking about. We try to get a very unusual group nobody's heard of before usually, and something that will draw in a bigger crowd because we want people to come and enjoy. And I heard of the Capital City Chordsmen, a group in Lansing, barbershop group, and they have been in existence since 1944, and many of their members have been members 30, 40, 50 years. And I had a contact person talk to them, and they said, sure, we can bring some quartets down, we can do some little comedy things that the grandparents would enjoy, because, you know, barbershop, they can't be too modern. And so we're going to end up having 3 quartets, and we'll have about an hour-and-a-half show with an intermission.
And treats.
And it should be at 3 o'clock on Sunday the 23rd. And they will dress as barbershop and harmonize. What's so interesting about barbershop, I looked it up, and it's really, they think it's an American form of music more than English. It started long ago, but it gave the men a chance when they were getting their hair cut to sit around and do nothing, because the men always were working otherwise, and they loved to sing, and music brought them a lot of joy, and they didn't have TV like we do. And so they'd sit around the barbershop and harmonize, and that's what's so beautiful, because you don't really have music for their background. And the people that do it now, a couple of the quartets, I'm not sure if they're the ones that are coming, but from this group in Lansing, they have won prizes as far away as Texas when they've had a competition. Michigan doesn't have as many anymore or as many competitions, but we're real glad to bring them because we've never had a barbershop before, a quartet.
And we're really hoping that we'll draw a lot of people because this especially this year will be the money that we have pretty much to give scholarships to, and the scholarships go to children between 6th grade and 12th grade, and they can use them for summer camps or for special. It has to be for something special. They can use them for special teachers, and they.
But music.
Music
It has to be music. It can be vocal, instrumental of any kind, piano or dance.
Is reading poetry still part?
No, just dance.
Just dance.
And we've had kids it's in some ways changed their lives, that they've been able to go places that they couldn't have gone without. Camps nowadays are incredibly expensive, so every little bit they can get for that is good. And we're now allowing private lessons as long as they're not with the same teacher that they usually take from. The idea is to give them something, something a little
special.
different. Yeah.
Well, I think the Capital City Quartzmen have been on JTV on this show a long time
really?
ago. I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
So yeah, they're great. I mean, it's first class. So I'm sure it'll be a wonderful show. Should people get their tickets ahead of time, or can they just?
No, they need to
At the
just come to the
door.
door.
Okay.
And they're $15 for adults and $5 for children.
And that includes students.
And that includes
Five.
all students, yeah.
Week from Sunday, before you know it, it'll be
Yep,
here.
yep. And our auditions for scholarships are a week from yesterday. And tomorrow is the last day that kids can sign up to do it.
And how do they reach you? Is there?
Everything
Okay.
is on our website. Our
Okay.
website is great, tells the history, and it gives all the information, anything that they need to know to participate, to get a scholarship, and also for all the concerts that we're having, because we have 2 more concerts after this one. So they won't be fundraiser, they'll be free.
All right, check them out online, Tuesday Musicale. And please be in the audience on Sunday, March 23rd at Jackson's First Presbyterian Church.
And if you can't, send a donation.
Make a donation if you can't go. Yeah,
Absolutely.
good deal. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
From
you.
the Tuesday Musicale, Gene Snyder and Anne Frank. I can't believe it. We've run out of time. Thanks to Gene and Anne and everybody with us today. Coming up over the weekend, we've got high school sports, the best of this past season. Plus, coming up on St. Patrick's Day, Pat O'Dowd, Phil Fishmeister, and Kelly Petito. And on Monday afternoon, Jamie Langley, Terry French, Joe Dennis, Ryan Parshall, folks from some of the fashion and theater productions coming up in the next couple of weeks. All ahead on JTV. Thanks for watching. See you next week.